Part 2 of our Summit Veteran Series looks at the tough transition from military to civilian life. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, Colorado is in the thick of its third major snowstorm in 3 weeks, bringing a predicted 18 inches to Summit by tomorrow morning. Snow started around 7 a.m. after 2 to 3 inches of warm slush overnight. When temperatures dropped around 9 a.m., frozen slush wreaked havoc on local roads, causing spinouts and closures across the high country. A basin closed early at 2 p.m. today after seeing nearly a foot of snow since 5 a.m. All other resorts got between 8 and 10 inches. Summit County is home to about 1,000 veterans of all ages from all branches, a small yet vibrant fraction of the 400,000 veterans living in Colorado. But the transition from military service to civilian life is never easy.
It's a tough transition no matter how you slice it.
That was Austin Bruninger, a retired Air Force intelligence officer now working for Red, White, and Blue Fire. The 34-year-old admits his transition was easier than most, but stats show life does not always get easier with age. 60% of Colorado vets are older than 55, with a suicide rate of 40% compared to 18% for civilians.
When we were in, it was a volunteer army, so you had continually new recruits coming in. Now, the folks in the military are in for the long term, and they're in for multiple deployments.
That was John Ebright, a local who served in Vietnam with the U.S. Army 1st Infantry. He believes modern military service is harder on vets than when he served, and numbers agree. Suicide rate for vets between 18 and 35 years old is 66%, 4 times higher than the civilian average.
Today they have Skype, internet, all those various means of communication, and it makes it even more difficult because you're Skyping with your kids, and then 5 minutes later you're in APC going out on an operation.
That was another local veteran, former Air Force pilot Ted Lawson. He and Ebright are active with Wounded Heroes Family Adventures, a local nonprofit that brings veterans and their families to Summit for counseling. The two know well the spectrum of veteran experience.
They just open windows, open doors, and show these families that there are other ways to live and other things to do with your life.
Wounded Heroes has served 500 veterans in 12 years. Their next event is April 7th, and registration is closed. Tune in tomorrow for the next part in our Summit Veterans Special Report on Krystal 93. Get your snakeskin boots and cowboy hat. It's Red Dirt Country Weekend in Keystone this Saturday when the Rocky Mountain Country Fest comes to Warren Station. The lineup includes indie country acts Mikey and the Motor Cars, Cody Canada and The Departed, and rising country star Mark Powell.
Me and the boys are so excited to get to play the Rocky Mountain Country Fest. You better be there. It's going to be a heck of a time.
The Country Fest is this Saturday starting at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Buy online at warrenstation.com. In sports, all Colorado teams take the night off. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High canceled all after-school sports today, including the girls' lacrosse home opener with Eagle Valley and boys' lacrosse away game at Green Mountain. Yesterday's girls' soccer opener at Glenwood Springs was also canceled. Today were vertical races at Skimo World Championships in Switzerland, where Grace Stayberg earned her 3rd top 10 finish for cadet women. Jeremiah Vale and Sam Burke finished top 25 for cadet men. Max Bonenberger and Finn Ramius finished top 25 for junior men. Jamie Brady was top local in the senior women's race in 19th position. Racing continues tomorrow with a team event. The Breck Vipers are back at home next weekend, March 22nd and 23rd for San Diego. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.